It's very wrong to be dating someone without even asking, okay, can I date you, or do you want to date me? Don't you allow a man to create an environment of you trying to find out what you two are. Hi guys, hi everyone, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the things you should consider before dating this year 2024. Please, if you're new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. Okay, so here are some important things that you should really consider before dating. So I'm going to explain what it means, to date. Dating is when you are in a relationship with someone. Okay, that is the meaning of dating. Or better still, let's ask Google. Okay, so Google says that dating is when two people have agreed to be in a romantic relationship. That is the meaning of dating. Okay, so there are different stages before you get to the actual dating stage. The way you play games and you go to different level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and so forth. This is the way you go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 to level 4 to finally the dating stage. So level 1 is the meetup. Level 1 is the meetup. You'll meet, okay, fine, awesome. Level 2 is whereby the guy or the female, be checking or be showing their interest on the other person. That is stage number 2. Most times the men do that, but sometimes some ladies chooses to do that, which is for them is their problem. It does not concern men. That's level 2. Before we get to the dating stage, from this level you go to the stage where it's called the talking stage. So in the talking stage, a lot of people do make a lot of mistakes on the talking stage, which is so very bad, and you should never jump from level 3. You are jumping assumptuously to level 4 without having a kind of agreement between each other that you guys are going to be in a romantic relationship, or you guys are just going to agree to date. The talking stage is where it gets really tough. Some men, when they reach this level 3, the talking stage, they are going to assumptuously be in a relationship with you without even letting you know that you are in a relationship with them, which is so very wrong. It's very wrong to be dating someone without even asking, okay, can I date you, or do you want to date me? It's always important for this question to be asked. Do you want to date me? There are some things that our men are supposed to be doing in this level 3 that if they don't do it, my sister, carry your bag and be going. He is so very unserious, very extremely unserious, because men, most times you all want to be confusing the ladies by what are we. Don't you allow a man to create an environment of you trying to find out what you two are. Most men, they'll be creating moments of confusion in level 3 for you to be fighting in your head. What are we? Are we friends? Are we cutting? As a man, you ought to know what your role is as a man. You don't need to allow a woman to start playing your role before you know that, okay, this is my role to play. As a man, there are some type of tasks and responsibilities you should take. For example, clearing the air of what are we. You should be the one to start off the conversation. And in a situation whereby the guy is not trying to start up the conversation of what are we, as a lady, you should be bold enough to confront the situations. Okay, what are we doing? What is it from here? Are we dating? Are we ordinary friends? What exactly are we? Men, you guys should stop giving the excuse of money. Like, y'all should stop giving the excuse of money this, money that, and stop trying to make everything about you ladies are after money this one, money that one. Without money this will not. Stop trying to make it that way. Without money, the world will not function. Money is what is making the world to function. If you don't know it now. Money is what is making the world, the whole world, to function. And the most important thing that is making the world to function, you are trying to make it to be like everything is not going to be about money. No one is saying that everything is going to be about money. Men who always says that they are not intentional. It's either they are not intentional, it's either they are super very stingy, it's either something is wrong with them. But don't, a man should never idealize everything concerning a woman to be money, 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 money. It's going to be money. Trust me, it's going to be money, but don't idealize everything to be, oh, spending, breaking the bank, breaking the bank. Nobody is asking you to break the bank. Nobody is asking you to break the bank. If you want to do it, if he wants to do it, he's going to do it. Forget about any silly excuse he's going to tell you. If he wants to do it, he's going to do it. And don't allow anyone, as a lady, don't you allow anyone to date you out of assumption. This year, 2024, you want to allow someone to date you out of assumptions, so that in the future they'll be like, I never asked you to be my girlfriend. I never popped the question. What we were doing was unknown to the both of us. As a lady, do not allow a guy to play you. So I'm going to be listing out the important things you should consider before dating. After the level 3, going to level 4, you should make sure you consider this and discuss this with the person to know what their answer is and to know what their response is. One, the cultural differences. Cultural differences is so important for you both to sit down and discuss about your cultural differences before you accept to be in a relationship together. And this applies to when you meet someone and you guys don't have the same cultural, you guys don't have the same culture. You all have a lot of cultural differences, so you need to sit down and talk about your own culture, and the other person needs to sit down and talk about their own culture. If it's fine by the both of you, you can go ahead and date. A lot of people will be like, talking about it is not the problem. People are evil, and some people will just say something, at that moment for you to accept them, which is very, very wrong. And before you accept to be in a relationship with someone, make sure that what they are saying is not because they want you to be in a relationship with them. Make sure that what they are saying is from their heart, like they really, really mean what they are telling you. And it's not that tomorrow all the things that they have told you and promised you are lies. It's very wrong for you to do that as a human being. Like, you need to pray against such people. Like, when you are praying in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night, for you not to meet people like that, because some people are really, really evil and some people are just built that way, to be honest. Moving on to number 2 is the same cultural differences, but this has to do with religion. Some people have a different religion. Some people are Muslims, some people are Christians. And Christians, we still have the Pentecostal churches and the Catholic churches. And Muslim, I don't know anything about Muslim because I'm not a Muslim. So maybe in Muslims you guys still have something like Catholic and Pentecostal, I don't know, or maybe it's just only Muslims, you understand? So for Muslims, if you're a Muslim and you're marrying a Christian, you should discuss about the religion that is going to be practiced in the house. Is it my religion or is it your religion? Or should you practice your own religion? Or should I practice my own religion? Like, these are important things to discuss before accepting to date anyone. Is it my religion or your religion? Or if we both are not having an agreement, from that moment is where the both of you should, depart and never meet each other again. And for, Christians, some people are Catholics and some people are Pentecostal. So some that are Catholic, are we going to be going to my church, or are we going to be going to your church as a Pentecostal? I think it's very good and healthy for in a family for you all to have one religion. These are important things that people should really, really consider. Which church are we going to be going to, like when we eventually get married? Is it going to be mommy's church or is it going to be daddy's church? If you guys are Catholic, very perfect. Like, if you're a Catholic and you meet a Catholic person, perfect. If you're a Pentecostal and you meet a Pentecostal person, perfect. If you're a Muslim and you meet a Muslim person, perfect. because that one is not going to cause issue. You guys have the same cult like religion. Do you understand? So moving on to the next things that you should really important things that you should consider before dating is base, like where you guys are going to base in the future. Where you guys are going to base in the future is so super extremely important. People don't even ask about this, and in the marriage in the future is going to cause a lot of chaos and a lot of problems. Where are we going to live eventually in the future? Is it going to be in the country that we met each other, or is it going to be in your country, or is it going to be in my country, or is it going to be where are we going to live? Where are we going to live? People forget to ask about the base a lot. These are things you should ask before accepting to date anyone. These are things that should be discussed before even getting married. You can date and be talking about this, but before getting married, these conversations and everything should have been had and settled and discussed about. Where are we going to base? Are we going to base in Kafanchan? Are we going to base in anywhere around the world? Where are we going to base? Are we going to base in the country that we met each other? Are we going to base in my country? Are we going to base in your country? So discussing about the base is so extremely important. Do you mind relocating? Do you not mind relocating? Stuffs like that. So moving on to the important questions that you all should discuss about before dating or even getting married is, who do I want to date? Who do I want to date? Some people lack composure when it comes to dating. They are not composed. Before you date, ask yourself, what attracts me? Like, what am I attracted to? Am I attracted to a light-skinned guy? Am I attracted to a dark-skinned guy? Am I attracted to, any skin color? Skin color is extremely important. That's what you are attracted to. So you should go for what you are attracted to before you date. Before you even cross level 0, going to level 1. You understand? Never date out of pity. Never date anyone out of pity. So it's super extremely important to know what you are attracted to. If you are attracted to a black lady, go for a black lady. You should not, because of the pressure of the world, be like, manage what you see, and you will end up with something that you will regret later in the future. Don't you ever do that. I've talked about this. Don't you ever date out of sympathy. Date with your whole heart. Don't date anyone out of sympathy. You need to date with your whole heart. From the person's head to the person's toe, you need to be like, I love this person with all my heart, with everything that is in me. And if you're attracted to a dark person, don't go looking for someone who is fair. If you're attracted to a fair person, don't go looking for a dark person. These are things to consider before dating. Dating is a very, very serious thing. Like, it's not a small thing, or it's not a child's play. Dating is not a child's play. It's not something that anyone should joke or play about. It's something that is very, very extremely serious and severe. So moving to another thing that is so extremely important that people should consider is the body type. Body type is so super extremely important. Do I love chubby people? Do I love slim? Do I love whatever you love? You should go for it. You should never be afraid of anything you want in this life, especially when it comes to dating, marriage, and so forth. You should be extremely super strict with what you want. Matter of fact, you should make like a list of what I want and be praying to God about that. Make a list of, I want this, I want that, I don't want this. If you don't like chubby person, or if you don't like fat, or if you don't like slim, go for a chubby. If you don't like chubby, go for slim. If you love waist, you go for people who has waist. There's nothing bad in loving or being attracted to waist or breast. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, as long as you're going to be satisfied with the one your wife has. That's the most important thing. But if you want your wife to have a big breast, make sure you go for someone who has a big breast. If you want someone who has a big nash, make sure you go for someone who has a big nash. If you want someone who is a medium-sized person, go for someone who is a medium-sized person. This has nothing to do with body shaming or anything. And don't you ever date out of sympathy. And I know some people are going to come in there, especially ladies, are going to be like, pregnancy do change like the body of the woman, which is absolutely true. As a man, you should work with what you see first. Another thing people need to start doing is respecting other people's wants, desires, and what they love. What I love is not what you will love, and what you love is not what I will love. You need to go for the food that you eat. Don't go for any food that later in the future will be like, I'm tired of this food. You go nowhere. Is it that food that you've started to eat? You will finish it. You will go nowhere. You are running to nowhere. That food, you must finish it. So you guys, with that being said, my battery is running low. Although I've not finished saying everything that I want to say, I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this video. Like I said before, and I'm continuing to say this, don't you ever date anyone out of sympathy. Go for what you want. Go for the food that you will eat and finish till eternity. Make sure you start to put this into considerations before you actually get married, or before you accept to date anyone. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed or learned something from this video. Please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And without further ado, I'm going to see you guys in another one. For now, bye.